Excuse me. I ain't started yet. Yes. Okay. Hold on a moment, y'all. Just have to announce that we live on Twitter. Twitter. Okay. Sorry, y'all. Howdy, y'all. Welcome back to this channel, but we about to start Psychedelica the Black Butterfly. We finished the common route of My Vow to My Liege, and sadly we couldn't do past the common, I think I just said the common route, but sadly we couldn't do anything past that. So we started a new game, and it's all well and good. I'm gonna finish it by myself, and y'all should go and buy the game yourself and check it out. But we're gonna start this game, which is the first of 2 games in the series of Psychedelica. This is Psychedelica of the Black Butterfly, and the other game is Psychedelica the Ashen Hawk. Now I've played a little bit of Psychedelica the Ashen Hawk, but I ain't go too far into it, especially since I decided I wanted to start streaming. So I thought that I might as well wait and stream it. Yo, that's rude. Rude. Okay. I was talking. So I guess we just gonna enjoy the intro. Okay, they're so impatient. I'm trying to talk a little bit. So yeah, I don't really remember what I was saying, but I said that I might as well hold on and put Ashen Hawk away. And I wasn't even thinking about buying Black Butterfly because I saw some reviews that, it was good, but it wasn't the best. So I thought I might as well just play Ashen Hawk. But I decided to buy this as well. And I'm also seeing some reviews now that they like this game more than Ashen Hawk. So I'm excited to play this game. They really want me to hurry up. So I guess we might as well go ahead and start. New game. Okay, so if we're gonna do a Japanese name, I usually say Michi. Oh my god. Okay, I was about to say, if I can't capitalize this letter, I ain't gonna play this game. Oh my gosh. Okay, Michiko Fujisaki. Wow. Just perfect. Finish. Start with the name Michiko Fujisaki. Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. Turn on protagonist's voice? Yes. Yeah, that's the name I usually go with if the protags have Japanese names. The female protags have Japanese names. I do Michiko Fujisaki. And if it's male, I do Jun Takahara. Jun Takahara was actually the name that my Japanese teacher gave me one time. Takahara Jun. Ah, I get it. Oh, is it auto? Excuse me. I don't want to know auto. Ah, I get it. Because you did something you can't take back. What does that mean? You were the absolute worst. Don't drag her back into... This is too fast, y'all. Wait. Y'all a little too fast. Okay, text speed. Okay. Oh, I also heard this a flow chart. Okay, I need to some. Okay. Oopsie. I can't hear nothing. Oh, okay. Ah, I get it. Because you can't. You did something you can't take back. Okay, we done that. Someone gonna speak? Okay. What does that mean? Okay. Okay, so I guess this one don't have a voice either. Um, you are the absolute worst. Don't drag it back into this mess after all this time. You should have. I have no idea who's talking. I would if I could. I'm sure feels the same way. Okay. I'm falling. I'm falling. As I fall deeper into the abyss, I feel resistance, like I'm underwater. Caution is hazy, sense is fuzzy. Hold on a second, y'all. Okay. Caution is hazy, sense is fuzzy. Past and future held in my hands, melting together as one. My thinking clouded, I try to comprehend the situation as I slowly open my eyes.
けれど、視界に入るのはぼうようとした暗闇だけで。
And yet, the only thing that comes into view is a pitch black darkness.
それをぼんやりと眺めていると、世界と自分が一つに溶け合ったみたいな錯覚に陥ってしまう。
I stare into it absentmindedly and begin to feel deluded, as though the world and I are one.
私の境界を探ろうと、両手で字を書いてみる。
I try to find a place where I begin within this space.
今度は蝶になって舞い戯れているような
I feel
不
like
思議な浮遊感を覚えた。
I feel like I'm floating, dancing through the air like a butterfly.
空で溺れているのか、海で羽ばたいているのか、私にはわからない。
I'm either drowning in the air or flapping my wings in the sea. I can't tell.
もう一度目をつむり、体中の力をふっと抜く。
I close my eyes again, and my strength leaves me.
なるようになればいい。
Just let everything go. Casting away all of my thoughts and emotions, I continue my descent into vulnerable darkness, to a vulnerable state. After what seems like an eternity, I sense a bright light somewhere, and my fingertips make contact with the bottom. I feel the coolness of the flow on my cheek as I come to my senses.
どこ？
Where am I? And why was I sleeping here? Still only vaguely conscious, I slowly get up and take a look at my surroundings. An open space with a high ceiling and walls patterned with beautiful geometric shapes. The stone floors are polished to a shine, and an elaborate chandelier hangs overhead. Detailed engravings coil up by the nearby pillars, and candle holders affixed to them emanate a soft light that fills the room with a gentle brightness. Excuse me. Seems like the main hall of the mansion. What am I doing here? I tug at the threads of my memory, trying to recall how I ended up here, but my recollection cuts off after a certain point. I can't remember. Why am I here? For that matter, I can't remember anything. Who am I? No matter how many times I turn things over in my mind, none of my memory offers any clues.
私は誰？今までここで何をしてたの？
Who am I? What am I doing here? I stand on unsteady legs and start to walk, with so many questions burned in my mind. Just as I pass by the central stairway, huh? I hear a faint voice from somewhere. Is someone there? I turn in the direction of a sound and spot a young girl in a sailor uniform, curled up in a fetal position by the pillar.
どうかしたんですか？もしかして具合が悪いとか？
Are you okay? Do you feel sick? Uh-oh. That girl. I'm scared. Wonder if that. Okay, that's how you get rid of that. The girl turns towards me, and I see her face is covered by a creeper goat mask. What's the deal with that? There's something off about her too. I fall back a step or two at the sight of her. Is she being controlled by that mask? What? No! She suddenly lets loose an ear-splitting shriek. An instant later, she's engulfed in some sort of black thing, and her skin changes colors as though it's burning. What's happening? What's this black mist? Eyes wide, I gasp at the unreal sight before me. Interesting. All I can do is stare as the girl transforms into a horrific monster. No way. The monster rises with uncertainty, like a child who has just awoken. I have to use my mouse to move this. Oh, y'all can't see my mouse in a way, so it don't matter. This can't be real. Yeah, it's all a dream. That's why I'm here in this unfamiliar place, all alone. I tell myself that none of this is real. Although the creature has no eyes, I feel as if it's right. I feel as if it looks right at me. Huh? Hey, no. Stay away. Get away from me. The beast lets out a low-pitched growl as it inches towards me. I sprint away at full speed, trying to escape. Why is it following me? And what's the deal with this mansion? I look ahead, but can't seem to locate the end of the hallway. My surroundings all start to look the same as I run. What am I gonna do? It's gonna catch up. Turn out a corner maybe? What if it's a dead end? I'm getting tired and I start to slow down. As if in contrast, the monster starts to pick up its own pace. Now what? Suddenly, something grabs my flailing arms and drags me into the shadows. Probably one of the boys. No! Somebody help! Shh! Keep it down. Whoever it is, they cover my mouth. They cover up my mouth. In response, I look over the owner of that hand. I look over at the owner of that hand. The monster has bad eyesight. You can give it a slip if you hide. I nod and the person removes his hand from my mouth. Just a cautious look around the hallway from behind the pillar. So there are other people here too. Holding my breath, I pull him in close. As I do, I can sense that the monster is now close by. Having lost sight of his prey, the monster stops and starts to look around. Please, go away. Please. Maybe someone was listening. After standing still for a short while, the monster tromps off somewhere. It's gone. Thank goodness. The man pushes me away by the shoulders and gives the area a cautious look.
さっきの化け物は何なんでしょうか。
What was that thing? What was that thing?
最初は普通の女の子だったのに、妙なお面をかぶってたから普通じゃないのかもしれないけど、でもいきなりあんな化け物になっちゃって。
She was just a normal girl at first. No. Well, she had a strange mask on, so maybe she wasn't quite normal. But then she turned into that monster.
落ち着け。僕にもよくわからないんだ。
Calm down. I don't know what's going on either. I like how he's called Two Mole Man. Two Mole Man.
ならここがどこだかわかりますか。私目が覚めたらここにいて、それで。
Do you know where we are? I just woke up and found myself here.
待って。今その話は嘘。
Hold on. Let's talk about this someplace else. Let's talk about this someplace else. Yes. Huh?
さっきのやつが戻ってくるかもしれない。場所を移動するべきだ。
That thing might come back. We gotta get out of here.
ここなら大丈夫かな。何かあってもすぐに逃げられるだろう。
Should be safe over here. It should be safe over there. We can run for it if something else happens. Right. We walk to a place with a wide view of the area. Hidden behind a pillar, we take a good look at one another. I'm glad I found someone I could talk to.
話の続きをしてもいいですか。
Can we talk now? Hmm?
ここがどこかって。
About where we are. Oh. For a moment, he looks slightly confused, and then slowly opens his mouth.
僕は目覚めたらこの館にいた。この先の部屋で一人倒れていて、様子を伺いに出たところで異常事態に気づいたんだ。
I just woke up and found myself here too. I was in a room up ahead, but I realized something was off here after I look around a bit. He's in the same situation as me then.
君はなぜここにいる？
And you? What are you doing here?
私は
わからないのか。なら名前は？見たところ学生みたいだけど、年はいくつ？
Don't know. How about your name? You look like you're still a student. You know how old you are? When I try to remember, a sharp pain shoots through my head. I have no memory. I can't remember my birthday or my parents' faces.
もしかして君も何も覚えていないのか？
Do you not remember anything either?
はい。君
No, I don't. Wait, either?
僕も同じだ。いつからこの館にいるのか、ここで何をしていたのか、そもそも自分が何者なのか、少しも思い出すことができない。
Yeah, it's the same for me. I don't know when I came here or what I was doing. I can't even remember who I am.
だから、君の記憶に期待していたんだけど。
Yeah. I thought he had some butterflies coming out of his sleeve, but it might be some lace. But it doesn't go all the way around. I don't know. I was hoping you might have had some recollection of something.
じゃあ二人揃って記憶喪失なんですね。
Then we both have amnesia.
そんなバカな話だ。あれ、
Sounds too crazy to be true. Yes, it is though. The man gives a quick laugh and rummages through his pockets.
何してるんですか？
What are you doing?
身分証とか何か役に立つものがあるかもしれないだろう。
Looking for an idea or something. Thought I might find something useful. Oh, that reminds me. I didn't check my clothes. I slipped my hand in my skirt pocket to see if anything was inside. To see if anything is inside. My hand grazes something cold and hard. Is this a cell phone? Oh wow, it is a cell phone. Interesting that she would still have that. I removed this phone from my pocket and pressed the power button. The first thing I noticed is the time. What? That's military time, but that's not military time either. That's way out of whack. 8974? 8974. What does that even mean? Feeling shaken by the obvious error, I flipped through the phone's menus. I can't find anything meaningful, but then I opened my message box. Oh, there's a single message. I'm pretty much grasping at straws at this point, so I opened the message to check its contents. Locate the kaleidoscope shards.
万華鏡のかけらか。暗号文ではなさそうだけど、これも記憶はないんだよね。
Kaleidoscope shards. Doesn't seem like a code or anything. You don't remember anything like this?
はい。
No, I don't.
意味がわからないな。万華鏡というのは僕たちの知るあの万華鏡。
万華鏡。
あるいは全く違う代物なのか。
I just remember Mangekyo Sharingan. That's kaleidoscope in Japanese. Mangekyo. I don't get it. Like a literal kaleidoscope? Or maybe it's referring to something completely different? I hand him the phone and repeats the message on the screen. There's no sender info for it. What could it mean? This cell phone's weird too.
そっちは何か見つかりましたか？
Did you find anything on your end?
同じく携帯があった。残っていたのは差出人不明のメールが1通だけだ。
I have a cell phone too. Only one message on it from an unknown sender.
そこには何て？
What did it say?
館から出る方法は一つと。それ以外に何も書かれていなかった。
There's only one way to leave the manor. None else.
館から出る方法は
Only one way to leave the manor.
何者かが僕たちをこの状況に陥れたみたいだ。でなければこんな文面にはならない。
Seems like somebody put us in this situation. We wouldn't have messages like this otherwise.
どこかで誰かが私たちの動きを見てるんでしょうか？
Could someone be watching us right now? I don't see no cameras anywhere. Suddenly, I hear a sort of howl from far away. It makes me jump in fright.
大丈夫だ。今の距離が遠い。
Yeah. It's okay. That was far away. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. You're right.
けど、このままいればいずれまた奴らと遭遇するだろう。早く出口を探そう。
We can't stay here though. Otherwise, we will run into that thing again. We have to find the exit. Exit? As in, the main exit?
それなら私、心当たりがあります。
Oh, I know the way. You do? If it just means the entrance, then... I'm pretty sure if it was just the entrance...
出てきていいよ。
I don't think it will be that easy for it just to be the entrance. All right, seems like it's clear. Come on out.
はい。
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's better. The man signals for me to step out of the The man signals for me to step out from cover. We return to the main hall, and I'm once again captivated by his magnificence.
目を覚ましたのが玄関だったとは。君はなかなか幸運らしい。
You lucky you woke up in the main hall.
そうですね。化け物に襲われることがなければ素直にそう思えるんでしょうけど。
Maybe I'd have thought so too, if not for the whole attacked by a monster thing. Seems like getting chased up and down the halls like that is actually pretty rotten luck if you ask me.
とりあえず外に出よう。
Anyways, let's head outside. I don't think it's that easy, y'all. He pushes the big heavy door as hard as he can. Of course. Who would have thought? Ugh. It won't open. The door won't budge. No! I rush up to help him. As weak as I am, though, I am of no help in moving the sturdy door. All I'm able to do is rattle the brass door handles. No way. Could we be locked from the outside? I take a few steps back and survey the whole door. I see something unusual in the corner of my eye. Butterflies. A black butterfly? A black butterfly, wrapped in a gloomy shadow, flutters before me and then vanishes. I feel a frightful unease. What the heck is going on? Hey, snap out of it! Huh? His voice calls out to me and returns me to my senses. I follow his line of sight and... the monstrous beast from earlier is slowly making its way back to where it came from. We have to run! Hayaku nigenakia. We have to hurry and flee. We have to quickly flee. Like literally what the Japanese said. It's no use. We surrounded. What are you? I look across the manor and see a familiar monster growling as it approaches us. What do we do? They're so close. They catch us even if we try to make a run for it. My body freezes in fear, and the monster's claws streak down towards me. Ooh, okay. Fight scene. But there's no pain. Instead, I see that man has protected me. A crimson streak of blood oozing from his arm. I said to snap out of it. Do you want to die? I'm sorry. His clothes are wet with blood as he groans in pain. He's bleeding so badly. It's all my fault for freezing up. The scent of iron and sight of dripping blood forces me to accept that this is reality. Now, I'm glad that she actually says iron and not rotten fish. Like Tung Yu from My Vow to My Liege. She will always say that she smelled rotten fish when she smelled blood. I guess she also means the corpses as well, but is that the only smell you smell when you smell blood, ma'am? Like, she said rotten fish when she smelled a cut, like blood from a cut. I'm like, girl, I know blood don't smell like no rotten fish. I know it don't. What now? Spot an opportunity, the monster leaps up and brings its arm down upon us. This is the end. I close my eyes, waiting for the impact. But, someone would have gone. What? The next moment, I realized that the one who got struck wasn't me. An earth-shattering scream rends the air, and then the monster's on the ground, squirming as it melts away. Flowchart. Okay. Up until a moment ago, it was a solid thing, but now it shimmers like some kind of heat haze with a black outline. Before long, the giant body shatters into a kaleidoscope of black butterflies, which are absorbed into the necklace of the person now standing at the top of the stairwell. Who is that? Ooh. Flashy. You look nice. From a few meters away, a man holds a gun at the ready. The fox mask he wears prevents me from seeing his facial expression. Did he save us? Or... I try to approach him, but he turns away and shoots another monster down without hesitation. It turns to black butterflies again. As if they found a place to die, the butterflies are drawn up into the necklace. The man in the mask takes the necklace between his fingers and raises it up to eye level. After checking something carefully, he makes to walk away without a word. I don't know what that means. He makes to walk away without a word. Wait! Do you live here? Why are you wearing that mask? Hey, are you crazy? Look at how suspicious that guy is. But the man in the fox mask looks briefly at us as we mutter to one another. Apparently losing interest, he disappears to the second floor hallway. You so reckless. You can hardly protect yourself, but you still trying to chat it up with strangers. We don't even know if he's on our side. She talks so... I don't know. Maybe I'm just misinterpreting it. But her Japanese is so formal. But she said nakia, which is casual. Dashi? Is dashi formal? It might not be formal, but I don't know. It just sounds formal to me. I'm sorry. He did save us from that monster though. Oh no! Your arm! You're bleeding badly. It hurts a bit, but the cut didn't go as deep as it looks. Let's just think about how to get out of here. But no time to treat the wound. If those things attack us again, our lives are in danger. Okay. As he turns towards the door, I try to think of what to do next. That's when I notice something shining where the monsters used to be. Krista. Huh? What's this? A glass shard? It's all glittery. How beautiful.
何をしている？
What are you doing?
何でもないです。
Oh, nothing. I put the glitter thing in my pocket. Oh, I put the glitter thing in my pocket and turned my attention to the door behind me. Excuse me.
にしてもこの扉全然開きそうにないな。
This thing just won't budge.
鍵がかかってるんでしょうか。
Could it be locked?
それは何とも言えないけど、扉が厚い割に作りは簡素だ。体当たりすれば押し開けるかもしれない。
Hard to say. It's an extremely thick door, but the design's pretty simple. If I slam into it, I might just be able to pry it open.
下がっていろ。
Stand back. Stand back. Stand back. Stand back. He gestures me away with his chin, and then slams the door with his uninjured shoulder.
もう一度。
One more time. That was, I would have said, that wasn't no one more time. Oh my gosh. He rams the door over and over again, but it remains tightly shut.
これ以上やったらもう片方の腕まで痛めちゃいますよ。別のやり方を考えましょう。ね。
If you keep that up, you're just gonna hurt your other arm. Let's try to think of something else.
けど。
But
こんなに派手な音を立ててたら化け物に気づかれちゃうかもしれませんし。
the monsters might notice us again if we keep making this much noise.
そうだな。
Yeah, you're right. We take a few steps back to survey the entrance. The double doors have hinges in 3 sections. Just as he said, it looks like it could be broken by force. It sure isn't gonna be easy though.
本来、内側にあるはずの錠が見当たらない。なのに、びくともしないということは。
There's no lock on the inside where you expect to be one. And the door won't move, that must mean
誰かに外から塞がれてる。
somebody barred it up from the outside. Hmm?
って考えるべきなのかな。やっぱり。
I don't know. I kind of wanted him. I was expecting to give him the British accent. That does make the most sense. No, that wasn't British. That does make the most sense, I guess. A gentle-looking man shows up seemingly out of thin air and finishes my sentence before I can. Who is he? When did he? Actually, never mind all that, does he?
何か知ってるんですか？もしかしてあなたも。
Do you know something? Could you be what? When I try to approach the man, I feel my arm being grabbed and a hard glare burning into me.
さっきも注意したはずだ。正体不明のやつに安易に歩み寄ろうとする。
You did the same thing. You did it to me. Like, you ain't know who I was when I was down the hallway. But I guess you knew I was being attacked by the monster, so I must, not be in on this. But still, didn't I tell you before? Don't just run up to people you don't just run up to people you don't know.
それは分かってますけど。
I know that, but
分かっていないから。何の警戒もなくのこのこと行こうとしたんだろう。
what are you doing just waltzing on over to him without a care in the world then? But he's not like the ones with the mask from earlier. You seem so gentle.
ああ、もしかして僕、怪しい
Drooper-eyed man and two-mole man. Oh my. Could it be that you're suspicious of me?
ああ、悪いけど信用はできない。
Yeah, no offense, but we can't trust you.
そんな身も蓋もない言い方しなくて
You
も
don't need to be so blunt.
どうしよう。信用してもらおうにも自分のことがよくわからなくて。
Well, what would you like me to do? I would like for you to trust me, but I don't exactly know who I am either. You don't?
数日前、目を覚ましたらここにいたんだ。でもなんでこんな館にいるのか記憶がなくて、外に出ようにも扉は全く開かないし。
I woke up here a few days ago. Don't know what I'm doing here in this manor. I attempted to leave, but the door refuses to open. He's in the same boat as us. I was right. He's not as suspicious at all.
疑ってごめんなさい。私
Well,
起きたら館にいて
let me just play devil's advocate. You know, to play devil's advocate, he could just plausibly make up that backstory because he's the one who got rid of y'all memories. So if he knows what happened to y'all, he could just create a plausible story and act like he's just one of y'all, like just to play devil's advocate. But I believe he's fine. I don't think he's suspicious. I'm sorry we doubted you. The same thing happened to us. We woke up in the manor and then...
なんだ。ってことは仲間みたいなものって思ってもいいんだよね。
I see. Then I suppose it's safe to assume that we're colleagues of a sort.
よかった。一人で心細かったんだ。僕も一緒に行動していいかな。
That's such a relief. I was so very lonely on my own. Would you mind if I accompanied you? Accompanied you? Accompanied you?
はい、もちろんです。
Not at all. Oh my god, boy, you can calm down. You can deal with it. He ain't bad. You know he ain't bad. My response is spirited, but again I become aware of a sharp glare pointing my way. I look up and see a disgusted look on the other man's eyes.
ダメでした。
Is that a problem?
そういうのは決断する前に聞いてほしいね。まあ、害はなさそうな男だけど。
I'd just like it if you asked before you make such decisions like that. He does seem pretty harmless though. Oh, he realizes it too. That's good. We need as many allies as we can get now. After heaving a sigh of relief, I noticed that the gentle-looking man is giving me an earnest look.
私がどうかしましたか？
Is there something you want from me?
ああ、いや。僕、君とどこかで会った。
No, it's just... Have we met someplace before?
どこか
Have we?
くどくなら時と場所を選べ。
Would you think a little about Would you think about a situation a little before you start hitting on women?
そうじゃないんだけど。でも、何せ場所は移動した方がいいね。
That's not what I... Well, in any case, we should get away from this place.
実は隠れ家にしてるところがあるんだ。そこは化け物も入ってこない。よければ案内するから、ついてきて。
Well, I actually know of a hideout we can make use of. The monsters will be unable to enter too. I can take you there if you like. Follow me. He still doesn't trust him. We have to treat his wounds though.
行きましょう。
Okay, let's go. Oh yeah, you're doing. In spite of his suspicion, I take him by the arm and drag him towards the so-called hideout. Oh, he cute though. Oh my gosh. The gentle-looking man takes us to a place full of old-fashioned objects, a room full of warmth. It's like a wide living room, one that you might call a lounge. It has a dining table, a sofa, a game table, and even a kitchen over in the next room. I had no idea there was a room like this in the manor. It's oddly common. Huh? The moment I step in the room, I see a butterfly with milky white wings floating by. As if playing tricks on my eyes, it slowly disappears from view. What in the world?
その怪我ってやっぱり化け物にやられたんだよね。傷口結構開いちゃってるのかな。
Pardon me. That monster really did a number on you, didn't it? Your wound is rather large. When I turn around, I see a man rummaging through the contents on a nearby shelf.
いや、血はほとんど止まっている。気にしなくていい。
The bleeding's pretty much stopped. Don't worry about it.
そういうわけにはいかないよ。そこの君?
I can't very well do that. Do that. I can't very well do that. Excuse me, miss?
私ですか?
Who, me?
この救急箱の中に包帯が入ってるから、傷口をきれいに拭いた後巻いてあげてくれるかな。こういうのってきっと。
Oh my god. Boy, if you don't. That was a better excuse you could have used. You could have said that I think he might be more receptive to you treating his wounds than me, someone he doesn't trust. You know, something to that sort, not a gender stereotype. There are some bandages in the first aid kit. Would you please clean his wounds and wrap them up? I find that women tend to be better at this sort of thing. Sort of thing. I find that women tend to be better at this sort of thing.
わかりました。やってみます。
Okay, I'll take care of it. Oh, okay. So we can remove his stuff.
わかりました。
I wet a towel and set it beside me along the first aid kit. Next, I roll up the man's blooded sleeves as he sits on the sofa. He did say so, but his wounds really aren't that deep. I think they'll heal in just a few days.
Oh.
Hey.
はい、何でしょう?
Yes? What is it?
君は血が怖いのか? 泣きそうになるなら看護役は引き受けるな。
You afraid of blood? You look like you about to cry. Don't try to play nurse if that's how you gonna be.
泣きそうって。
Wait, what?
気がついていないのか? 自分の目を触ってみろ。
You can't tell? Touch your eyes. Whoa, he's right. I'm tearing up.
ごめんなさい、そうじゃないんです。ただ、今頃になって自分の状況を理解したっていうか、本当に命の危機だったんだなって痛感して。
I'm sorry. It's not that. It's just I finally realized the situation I'm in. My life really was in danger.
助けてくれて、本当にありがとうございました。
I'm really grateful to you for saving me.
見殺しにすると目覚めが悪いから。
Oh my gosh, you got a tsundere. I'm so tired. We got ourselves a tsundere. Such a tsundere. I wouldn't been able to sleep at night knowing I had let you die.
どんな理由でも助けてもらったことに変わりありません。
Whatever the reason, you still did it.
少し触りますね。
So if you don't mind, I'll dress your wound. I wipe his upper arm, staining the cotton towel red. I'm soon able to see the raw split. Okay, I'm able to see the raw split in the skin. It is turning black and spreading like a bruise. He was hurt protecting me. This is my fault. I feel guilt weighing on my heart. Before long, it gives way to fear. Knowing that someone was hurt because of me. It's unbearable. It's as if something invisible standing there, pointing the finger of blame at me.
君はいつこの部屋を見つけたんだ
When did you find this room?
目を覚ました初日だよ数日前館の一室で意識を取り戻してからいろいろと探索したんだ
The day I woke up, I came to a few days ago, and then went exploring.
化け物がうろついているのに
Were those monsters roaming around?
それは怖かったけど他に人がいないか確認したかったしこうして君たちと出会えて本当に良かった
It was rather frightening, but I had to see if there were other people here. That's why I'm relieved That's why I'm relieved that I found you two. It's two of you.
お茶も入れられるんだけどよかったら飲んでみる
Oh, by the way, we can brew tea here. Would you like some? Here. He puts away the first aid kit, then starts to brew tea with well-practiced movements. There's water and electricity here, and everyday necessities too.
あそこの階段を上がって中2階に行くといくつかゲストルームがあるんだよベッドもあるから寝泊まりするには問題ない
Mezzanine. What does a mezzanine mean? Mezzanine, a low story between two others in a building, typically between the ground and first floors. Oh, so it's this thing. Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, also, there are a few guest rooms up in the mezzanine there. They have a few beds in them, so staying here shouldn't be a problem.
なるほど室内のことは分かったけどそもそもここは安全と言えるのか
Right, I understand about the rooms. Still, how can you say this place is safe?
居場所を嗅ぎつけた化け物襲撃さ
How
れ
can
る
you
可
say
能
this
性もあ
place
る
is safe? Say this place is safe. I like how they all rhyme. There's still a chance that those monsters could sniff us out and attack again.
うん絶対に安全ってことはないよねでもなんとなくこの部屋は大丈夫そうっていうか
Yes, I can't say it's completely safe. I just have the feeling that it is.
しばらく様子を見てると化け物は白い蝶がいるところには寄りつかないんだよね
After observing the monsters for some time, I noticed that they don't seem to go near. Okay, alright. After observing the monsters for some time, I've noticed that they don't seem to go near any place where there are white butterflies.
白い蝶それってさっき入り口で飛んでた
White butterflies? You mean like the ones floating around at the entrance to this place?
うんそれそれ逆に黒い蝶は不吉の前兆っぽくてそれを見かけたら警戒するようにしてる
Yes, just so. And in contrast, the black butterflies are some sort of bad omen, so always prepare for the worst when I spot one of them. White and black butterflies. We're indoors, so how exactly are they getting in here?
何にせよいつまでも閉じこもっているわけにはいかない扉が開かないなら窓を割って外に出よう
Either way, we can't stay here for long. If the front door won't open, we should smash a window to escape.
それ 僕もやってみたけど、あの窓をどれだけ割ろうとしても傷一つつかないんだ。外の様子を見ようにも霧が全然晴れなくて。
I've already tried that. I couldn't even manage to scratch the glass. When I looked outside, everything was covered in a thick fog. Everything was covered in a thick fog.
どうやってここから出れば。
How are we supposed to get out, Dan? After mumbling to myself, something pops up in the back of my mind.
そういえば携帯どこかに携帯を持ってませんでしたか。
The cell phones. Did you have a phone somewhere on you when you came to?
私たちのポケットには携帯が入ってたんです。そこにメッセージがあって。
Message. We had cell phones in our pockets when we got here, and they had messages on them.
ああ、それならあったよ。受信ボックスにメールが一通残ってた。
Oh yes, that was a single message left in its inbox.
なんて書いてあった？
What did it say?
意味はわからないんだけど。見てみる？
I didn't understand it. Shall I show you? He produces his phone and shows us the screen. The message on the screen reads, "The weapon is in your hands."
武器は手中にあり。ってどういうことでしょう。
The weapon is in your hands. What does that even mean?
君、服の中に何か持っていたのか？
Did your clothes have anything else in them?
うん。この携帯があっただけで他には何も。だから何のことだかさっぱりで。
No. Nothing other than cell phone. As such, I'm at a loss as to what's going on.
これも送り主は不明か。おそらく。
Going on.
僕たちに送ってきた
Going
同じやつなんだ。
on. Going on. These messages are probably from an unknown sender too. Probably the same person who put us here.
君たちのにはどんなメールが届いてたの？
What sort of messages did you all have?
えっと
Well, we tell him the contents of the messages on each of our cell phones. He didn't know what to make of them either.
万華鏡か。
Mangekyo.
それがこのメールの送信者にと
Mangekyo
って大事なものってことかな。それをなくしちゃったから探す手伝いをしろってこと？
It's just so weird to me how they all have capes. Very interesting. Kaleidoscope. It must be something of importance to the sender. Could that person be asking us to help look for it? Look for it? Look for it?
もうちょっと
Look
具
for
体
it.
的だったら
I want him to be
考えられる。
casual, his accent to be casual, like modern received pronunciation, estuary English. Because last time I gave Iguang from My Vow to My Liege a more posh, a more conservative received pronunciation. And I think it fits since he's from I guess you can say a renowned aristocratic family. You know, the Shou clan with a head priest. So, I feel like a nice posh British accent would be perfect for him. Maybe. But, you know, I would do a more modern accent for him. For this guy. Maybe. If only the instructions were more specific. The room falls silent. With no memories, the three of us don't have anything to talk about. We can do nothing but stare at the phone on the table. What shall we do? Suddenly, I feel a vague twinge in my eardrums. A sense of foreboding washes over me as though the disaster has struck.
どうした？
What's wrong?
今外で何かが聞こえたような。
I feel like I heard something outside. Walking up to the door and place. I walk up to the door and place my ear on it. I hear the groans of a man from far off. What's that? A scream?
誰かが叫んでる。きっと化け物に襲われてるんだ。
Someone's screaming. He must be getting attacked by a monster. Oops. The man runs up to the door and opens it with just a track so he can peer outside. Listen, you heard it too, didn't you?
ああ、確かに男の声だな。
Yeah, sounds like a man's voice. What do we do? If we don't help him, he'll be... Recalling the wound I treated earlier, I squeezed my eyes shut.
君、どこに行くつもり?
What? Where are you going?
なんとかできないかなって。さっき私が助けてもらったみたいに。
I want to help. Like how I was saved earlier.
で、まさかそれで立ち向かう気じゃないだろうね。
Don't tell me you want to go toe to toe with those things. Without realizing it, I pick up a nearby vase.
君はバカか。相手は得体の知れない化け物なんだぞ。こんなもので太刀打ちできるか?
Are you an idiot? These are monsters we talking about. You can't beat them. Oop. He yanks the vase out of my hand, yelling at me. I know it's reckless, but I can't just let it go. Boy, like, you waited at the door and snatched me by my foot, dragged me somewhere else. Like, we can't say somebody else. Can't I return the favor? I know it's reckless, but I can't just let it go. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hey. I shake both of them off as they try to stop me and run off in the direction of the voice. Voice.
ちょっとこれ、大ピンチってやつじゃないの? 一体何がどうなっちゃってんの?
We're in a real tight spot here. What's going to happen to us?
うっせ黙れ。俺だってわかんねえよ。
Which voices should I give these folks? Shut the hell up. How should I know? I reached the entrance and observed the situation from behind a nearby pillar.
これってドッキリでしょ。ねえ、ドッキリだよね。
This has to be some kind of camera show, right?
もう十分驚いたから。カメラさん出てきていいよ。その特殊メイクもよくできてるね。
Oh yeah, you got me real good. You jokers with the cameras can come out now. Right? His voice needs to be high. Like, oh yeah, you got me real good. You jokers with the cameras can come out now. The makeup and effects were way cool and all. We're way cool and all. Would you shut your mouth for 2 seconds? The two men are surrounded by monsters in front of the door in a panic over their situation. And now 3 monsters. From this distance, they get caught even if I call out. And I'm not fast enough to be a decoy.
君の浅はかさには呆れを通り越して感心させられるね。
You so short-sighted. I'm at a loss for words.
どうしてここに?
What? What are you doing here? Why are you here?
目覚めが悪いと言っただろう。けど、このまま飛び出してもさっきの二の舞だぞ。
Also, it just applies to me, not nobody else. Okay, interesting. told you I wouldn't be able to sleep at night if I just left you for dead, didn't I? If I rush out there now, it would just be a repeat of what happened earlier.
そうですよね。
Yes, I suppose. I'm at a loss for what to do as the monsters bear down on those two men. Finally, after what seems like an eternity, a monster moves in and swings his arm towards one of the men. He jumps backwards to avoid the attack, but bumps into a door when he does.
こいつら本気で俺らを仕留めるつもりらしいな。
These things are trying to kill us.
それなら
Well, in that case,
化け物さん、食べるならこいつからどうぞ。脳みそまで筋肉詰まってるんで食べ応えありますよ。
hey, monsters, eat him first. He's a total meathead, so even his brains ought to be quite delicious.
っておい、俺を差し出そうとするな。言い出しっぺのお前が行け。
Give me a break. Don't offer me up to them. You brought it up, so you go first.
やだ、俺まだ死にたくないもん。
Oh no, I don't want to die yet. Oh, that's so cute. I like them both. The two glare at one another as the monster prepares for another swing. The next attack is sure to hit one of them. What about going to do? If only I had some kind of weapon. Yeah, like the person in the fox mask. If I had a weapon. A weapon. A gun. If I had that gun, What? There's a flash of light before my eyes, and a heavy, metallic object appears in my tightly gripped hand. Oh. That's curious. That's very curious. What? What is this? It's a handgun. The feel of cold metal in my hand makes me panic. How can this be? I didn't have this before.
今何をしたんだ。
What? What did you do? What did you take that thing from?
いえ、勝手に生まれたっていうか、二人を助けたいって思って、それでキツネ弁の人の持ってた銃を思い出した途端、その。
It just appeared. I wanted to help those two. Then I remembered the gun that the man in the fox mask had. And then... My mind is a jumble. I don't even know how to explain.
武器は手中にありか。
The weapon is in your hands. Huh?
さっきのメールの文面だ。こうなることを見越していたみたいだな。
That's what my message said. I guess it was referring to this. Oh, that's true. It did say that.
銃を思い出す。
Did it? Because that's not what his message said. That's what the Drooper-eyed man's message said. Let me go look back. Let me make sure I'm not crazy. Yeah. Okay, that was a mistake. Because that's not what he said, but pop off, pop off. Remember the gun? Remember the gun? Wait, yeah, remember the gun? I just have to imagine it? Remember the gun? Just have to imagine it? He mumbles to himself and looks down. He quietly breathes in and out. What? No way! Like magic, a mysterious light glows in his hand, and a gun materializes.
まさか本当にできるなんて信じられないな。何がどうなっているんだ。
I can't believe it actually worked. What's going on here? I don't know. The man grips the gun in his right hand, checking the trigger, cylinder, and so forth. With each step, his brow becomes more and more forward.
どうやらおもちゃじゃなさそうだ。弾丸が装填されていて、武器として成立している。
It's no toy. It's fully loaded. It's a real weapon.
ってことはつまり
Meaning,
あいつらと戦えるな。おそらく。
meaning we could fight them with these. Maybe. As he finishes speaking, the monsters emit another massive roar. I see them raise their thick arms up, taking arm at their prey.
行こう。
Come on.
さあ、行くぞ。
Oh. Game? Oh gosh, y'all. It's actual game. I don't just read. I actually have to play. Oh my god, okay. Use the scope to defeat the butterflies that appear. Okay, use the scope to defeat the butterflies that appear within the allotted time. Okay. Use the scope to lock onto the butterflies as they appear from the far end of the screen. I'm a little confused. Okay. Use the scope to defeat the butterflies. So this is the scope. Okay. To lock onto butterflies as they appear at the far end of the screen. When you see a lock on icon, press and shoot with attack. The scope can be operated via the mouse or with an analog stick. You can use the K button or the direction buttons to attack. Oh gosh, this is gonna be a lot. Oh gosh, can I save? Okay. Locking onto the scope will allow you to strike multiple targets. Defeating more targets at once will boost your score. You can end the game with a force quit function, however. You will receive only a fraction of points if you end the game in this fashion. Okay, got him with the die! Okay. Ah, get up! Butterfly! Time up. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Oh god. I'm terrible. Can I redo that? I want to redo that, please. Okay. Struck by our weapons, the monsters give out a death yowl. Yowl? Yeah. Death yowl. As the physical shapes dissipate.
倒したの
Did we beat him?
そうみたいだな。
Yeah, it looks like it. What a relief. The monsters melt into a kaleidoscope of black butterflies, which are absorbed into the accessories we're wearing. Oh, so it's just like that guy. Interesting. They went into my butterfly hairpin. Is it safe to leave it like this? Actually, I'm feeling a little breathless. Oh.
大丈夫か？
You okay?
少し息苦しくなっただけなので
Yes. Just a little out of breath. My body feels heavy. Not physically, but in some kind of emotional way. The feel of the handgun, the smell of the smell of spent the smell of spent gunpowder, the fear I felt as those monsters bore down on me. Their dying screams, the assault on my senses coalesces into an intense fatigue that overtakes my body. I just killed those monsters.
お前ら何者だ。なんで銃なんか持ってんだよ。
Who are you people? What's with the guns? Well, the suspicious inquiry is punctuated by his heavy breathing. How do we explain? I'm at a loss for how to explain. Trying to put into words is next to impossible.
助けてもらっておいて、その言い方はないんじゃないか。こっちは見せることもできたんだけど。
The hypocrisy! He's such a hypocrite. Because you was saying the same thing about that guy with the Fox Max. So don't even try to act like you mad. So we save your lives. So maybe you could take it easy with that tone. We could just left you for dead.
助けた。そう見えるけど、物騒なもん持
We
ったや
just
つ
got
信用
that.
できる
We
か。
just got the Western chickens. Saved us? Yeah, that's what it looked like. But we can't trust a couple people running around packing that kind of heat.
それには同意。でも、信用できないのはお互い様だろう。やはり首を突っ込むんじゃなかった。君を救ったところで得はなさそうだし。
I don't disagree, but we can't trust you either. We should have gotten involved. There was no benefit in saving you people.
んだと
The hell you say?
ちょっと二人とも落ち着いて。
Hey, both of you, calm down. I try to plant myself between them. When I do, I feel a man's hand on my shoulder.
まあまあ、どっちも冷静になろうよ。命拾いしたのは事実だし、お前、ちゃんと感謝した方がいいよ。
Now, let's all take a deep breath. They saved us, and that's a fact. You better thank them, okay?
ああ、お礼も言えないなんて、かわいそうなやつ。かわいい女の子が命がけで来てくれたってのに。ねえ。
Aw, poor guy. You don't even know how to say thank you. Even though this cutie here put her life on the line for you.
ありがとね、君。
Thank you.
みんな無事で何よりです。あれ？
No, it was nothing. I'm glad you're safe. Huh? The instant I breathe a sigh of relief, the outline of the gun vanishes, and the entire thing disperses into thin air.
消えたな。
It disappeared. I open and close my right hand. After I repeat this action a few times, the man slowly looks up.
とにかく、ここは危険だ。場所を移そう。
Look, it's dangerous here. Let's head back somewhere else.
あ、戻ってきた。
Okay, let's save. Right here. This would be a perfect place to save. Okay, did it save? Okay, good. I am very intrigued. I'm excited to get to know these folk. I like all of them. They all seem like nice folk. Yeah. I think we knew each other as children, if I remember correctly. I don't know, I knew very little about this game. I don't really know that much. But I'm excited to see what this is all about and if we ever meet that maxed guy. Okay, next so Wednesday and Thursday, we are gonna be on a rest. We're gonna have a rest day Wednesday and Thursday. On Friday, we're gonna play My Sims PC. Saturday, we're gonna play Start Again, which is a visual novel. And we'll be back to play Mamiya and the next episode of Psychedelica or the Black Butterfly. So I want to thank y'all very kindly for coming. I hope y'all really enjoyed this. Much obliged. And I guess we will be back later this week. Y'all come back now, you hear?